Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another live stream. Red Star J here, and we're gonna be playing some more Minecraft. We're gonna be hopping on JFS, just gonna hang out, do some building, and yeah, have some fun. So let's hop onto the server if the game loads. Hi, Nissan. It's been a while since I actually played. Um, I haven't played. I haven't logged on since um what you call it, whenever I last played. Um, Saturday. Why could I think of the day? Actually, I think I logged on for like a second. Um, on a day. I don't remember what day that was. I need to empty my inventory. Put the skull elsewhere. The soul sand elsewhere. Rainmaker. One egg. Did I have the lead? Yeah, here. Okay. 6 can go in here. Cobble can go in here. Calcite, deepsite tiles. I should probably return some of those to whatchamacallit. um Satellite. Um yeah, I haven't been on since Saturday. Um Not really for any good reasons. It's just I haven't felt like playing Minecraft. I've been feeling like playing other stuff like Digimon. Um but I'm here today, and I'm streaming today because um give me 1 second. Yeah, I'm streaming because I might not be able to do stuff on over the weekend. um Might be busy this weekend. Um Gotta do real life stuff and be a real person. Let me just take all the wood. We're gonna need all the wood. Let's put the fishing rod away in the here. And exit. Exit. And we can go place a bunch of wood. Woody, wood, 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 wood. Wood. Stuff is getting built over there. Um, there's a side that I'm like, it's weird and I want to fix it. I think it was this. Oops. Oops. Could be a lot of misclicking of blocks. Um, I think like eventually it's gonna like hang like these tree like roots are probably gonna hang down a little bit. This is a hard part about building this is making it look good. Oh, I cannot reach back up. Excuse me. Feel like that's better. Mm, God dang it. Take a drink every time I misclick thing. Sorry if you heard that. How long have I been muted? What the shit? Hi. I'm no expert at building like giant tree stumps, but I'm trying. I think the top of the stump is gonna look great, but like the base is gonna be very questionable. The interior, I do have a plan for it. That I should get start working on, to be honest. I need to start recording. Because I've yet to like record anything for the next episode. Oops. Gotta make sure I don't die. So always remember to eat after a few falls. Bulk up here. Or wait. Shouldn't be that tall. Missed. Should not have my axe when I eat their wood. We don't need to strip these logs yet. keyword yet. Still needs some bulking up. Yeah, for like plans that I have on a season, I feel like I'm way far behind on getting those plans like actually done. Um, there's supposed to be stuff built like within like the first week. But that's the thing. You come when trying to like, what the frick? You see that there's no like bot that times you out, and then you send the message again. Dang bots! Don't like the slow AI takeover of all the corners of the internet. I can't believe how fast like the dead internet theory might become true. And it scares me to think that we're gonna one day be in a world where it's just bots talking to bots. I think we're already in a world where it's bots talking to bots. Mm. Ooh, I'm running out of wood. I have to make another like wood run. Run to bed. Sleep. Oh, please. Ah, stop placing them sideways. Okay. I am gonna have to take a quick break. When I come back, we'll place more blocks. I'll also take a view from far away, I guess. But yeah, I'll be right back. Aha! I've returned. Seems like it's raining in game. Whoops. Easily. We should have gone fishing, to be honest. Excuse me. Oh, I panicked right there. It's interesting to see like what can be shaven off. Not mean to get rid of that. And what like I could add on. Um, Oh, last 3 pieces of wood. Good God. Okay, yeah, we need to go cut down some more oak wood. Guess this needs to bulk up a little bit. But I think it's what I want. Like in terms of how I want it to look. Like, yeah, there's gonna be some like iffiness here and there, but I think this is generally what I want. Um, like this right here could be more jagged. Um, I think right down here and right over here needs some fixing. We're just gonna look at it from all angles. We're also gonna go far and go look at it. Yeah, definitely like right over here needs a little bit more work to be done on. Um, let's go over here. Here. I was just thinking of how I was gonna get around. Hmm. I think I think over here is too much. What I've done. I didn't mean to fall, but I did. I think we should cut back a little bit. Have I been muted again? I've been talking. Probably have. Good job, me. I was saying that this area is a little too bulky, but I think clearing it up a bit makes it look a lot better. I feel like I just need to like work on this area a little bit more, and it will be fine. We need feather falling. Yeah, I just need more wood. I should be fine on this building. I keep forgetting. I'm muted and I'm trying to talk. What I was trying to say is that I think this place is gonna be very parkourable eventually. Um, I don't think this part is too bad. I think maybe if I had some more blocks of hair, maybe something can be worked on. I think right here is a little bad. I think we need to bulk this up a little bit more. We go from far. See how it looks from far away. Also, I do need to remember it doesn't have to look perfect. Perfect is what isn't what we're going for. You know, it doesn't look half bad from a distance. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, we can work with that. We can definitely work with that. Okay. Something I want to do is, and it's gonna be a big project, which I think I should get a beacon for. Is flatten out like this area over here. Like from like right here to like all the way over, like all the way over here. I'm tempted to flatten the area out, but that requires so much work. Eventually, we need to dig this whole thing out. Like this whole part right here. I just get rid of that lava. I think one thing I'm gonna do. No, I don't think I'm gonna do it. Never mind. I think I'm gonna leave this flat-ish. Um, Yeah, I really need more wood. I should stop complaining and go chop down some trees. Could I go deforest the place? Time of day is it? I know a place that I don't think anyone's working in. There's trees that I could deforest. Oh wait, what? Did we plant a bunch more trees? These weren't planted here before. Wait, what? I'm pretty sure I chopped these trees down. Somebody, I'm confused. I did not plant these trees right here. What did that say? Max expansion one day. I want to ask Max about this. Um, to like maybe work on something with him in this little area. But Max might already have plans for this area, so I guess maybe he might have been on and planted those. Wait, was this tall last time I was on? This feels like it got taller. This tower. I think it did get taller. Yeah, let's go chop down some trees. Let's go deforesting. I'm pretty sure no one's building anything like. I mean, Dean is building. Did he make a silo? He did. He's making a big wheat field. He's heavily expanded. Good God. That doesn't look good. Um, there's a happy guest. We need to grow a happy guest. Oh, you know what we need? We need sunflowers. So I could do sunflower stuff. We're gonna go deep inside this forest and deforest it. By deep inside, I mean right here. And if we come across some sunflowers, it would be very nice. Actually, deforesting a forest was not on my list of things I wanted to do today. To be honest, what I should be doing right now is building up my sheep farm. I thinking about like future like stuff. I do need a lot of oak wood. Is this gonna be another season where I spend just cutting down trees all the time? Might be. Sleep, please. Yep. Good night. Not dark enough. Looks pretty dark to me. There we go. Yeah. 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 Tired. I should really go to bed. Um, at a normal time right now. I don't know how long I'm gonna stream for, to be honest. Um, Honestly, I didn't even want to stream. I kind of forced myself to stream because I'm like, I'm not gonna be a. Whose nether portal is that? I'm afraid to go into random nether portals. We're gonna go in. Oh, like we're really close to my portal, I think. Yeah, I wonder whose portal this is. Interesting. I have not seen that portal. Hello, Stumpy. It's going good. A little tired, but it's going good. And yeah, the good old JFS. The good old the woodcutting business. Yeah, I wonder whose nether portal it is. I don't know why I gave myself an accent. How are you, Stumpy? On this day of days of days of I don't know where I'm going with this. I'm gonna shut myself up because I've lost my mind. A mind I did not have in the first place. But yeah, like I was saying before I found it, I cannot force myself to stream today. Um, because I know this weekend is gonna be a busy weekend for me, questionable. I think there's still gonna be a Saturday stream, but it's not gonna be a Friday live stream. And it wasn't really a Monday live stream this Monday, so yeah. Getting over a cold. Eesh. Yeah, at least you don't have to go into work. Yeah, that's probably a good part. If you're sick, you can stay home when you're working from home, since home is where you work. I got like a little bit sick just before like season 6 started. I was very worried that I would be too sick to play like the very beginning of the server. I would have ended up forcing myself to play, no matter how sick I was. But I'm so glad I was able to recover like very quick before the season started. Hi. I realize once again I'm talking while I'm muted. My mute thoughts cannot reach the airwaves. So hi. Like I was saying, I'm probably gonna like just replant some of the saplings in this area. Um, just to like make it seem like we were never here. It's been how do you feel season 6 going? I feel like ice cream. I mean, what? I feel like it's going great. Sorry, had to cough. Um, it's going great. I'm really enjoying like playing with Shostin, Dean, and Mukluk, like doing the whole team not losers stuff. Um, and like I'm very like excited for like some of the future stuff we have planned that I'm not gonna talk about because reasons. Um, but I do, however, feel like I'm much more further behind than I wanted to be. Um, this stuff that I should have already completed. Um, at the very beginning of the season that I wasn't able to complete at the very beginning of the season, and stuff that I'm just delaying now because of not having much time in my hands. Because this is how the game goes. It's like you play the game, realize, oh, you need this item. Okay, I need to go mine for this item, and then you spend the whole like time you're online just grinding, and then you don't have time to like build, and you have to come back the next day to build. Excuse me, I had to cough. Okay, I'm gonna. I need some water. That's what I need. But other than my me complaining at me not at me procrastinating, um I think the season going great, and like I'm very excited for like certain things that um I have planned, certain things that might be in plans. I don't know. It's all gonna be interesting. I'm like I think one of my goals this season is kind of to like make more content for those who like want to make videos and stuff. Um, like that. It's kind of the mindset that I kind of went into this season with is that I want to do stuff that if you make YouTube videos, it might be good for like YouTube stuff. Like I I have so many ideas in my head. And like there's so many ideas just buzzing around that I want to do. And like I know I have to hold back myself because I don't want to do everything all at once because I'm just going to get whelmed, overwhelmed. You speak English? Um what was my whole point of this tangent? I lost the point. Um I want to have fun with my friends. There's torches here. I think somebody's living here. Or not. But somebody just has a hidey hole. Um, at the end of the day, what I'm trying to say is I wish I had more time in the day to do all the stuff that I want to do. And I hope like this stuff that I do on the server is fun for myself and fun for other people too. Like speaking of like content, like my episode 5 is I don't know when it's gonna come out because I have yet to start recording episode. Well, I guess some of episode 5 is gonna involve like me, Shastin, and Dean working on the thing there. Um, but I think originally what I had planned for episode 5 was building some shops, which I don't think I'm gonna be able to. So episode 6 might be the episode where we be at shops, but who's to tell? You think he's going great? I'm well, one thing I'm glad for, um, that I'm gonna totally take credit for, um, is like all the content that's happening. Um, I think I talked about this like a little bit. Um, when I started making videos again, well, one of my biggest like hope was that other people would start making videos again, and I guess towards the end of season 5, you got a couple people making videos. Unlike so far for season 6, like a bunch of people have made videos, and a bunch like one person I was shocked to see make a video was Asus. Um, I'm so glad that he decided to make a video, and I really hope he continues making videos because he has a really unique perspective, and he's a really great builder too. So and he's another person that has like great idea content that I don't think JFS was ready for back in the day. Um, Ace has tried to do like this whole nation thing, and I guess right now in season 6, this whole nation thing will be like with the whole teams. Like we have Team Not Losers, Team TNT, which is Tiny and Tuki, I believe. Um, the Barons, which is the Canadian people. That does not include me. There's Lemons, Team Lemon, which is just lemon. Um, which this is essentially just the nations. That Asus tried to do in I think season 3 when we joined. Or season 4, I don't remember. Timelines jumbled up. Um, I think I don't know if I talked about this before, or if I should talk about. I'm not gonna talk about it. Never mind. Ignore me. I was gonna say give a really controversial opinion on JFS Minecraft, but I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. I'm acting like there's some big drama. It's not really big drama. It's just what I've observed of how this server is. You know you want to. I know I want to. I shouldn't because I feel like my perspective might be very different from like other people's perspective, and like I feel like people will not see it the same way I see it. Um, but yeah, I feel like I'm gonna turn to Dennis and just make opinion pieces. Honestly, Dennis does bring us some good points at times. I do think I would really love to do more stuff with Dennis though, like like content wise on the server. Um, I don't know like fully what his ideas for his characters are gonna be. Um, for the overall season of JFS, but Dennis is great. Um, I take these pumpkins. Like pumpkins now. We need to create a pumpkin farm. That's something that needs to happen. Where these torches lead? I'm assuming this was Dean or someone. Dean or someone that helps a lot. What? I should not be showing this off. I think this is Dean's project. I I saw nothing. I did not see a big gaping hole. I wonder if anything has been done like in the satellite since last been on. I don't think Dean has been on to do anything with the satellite because he doesn't have any. I think only Shostin would be the only one. Um, I do think the next episode will involve me. Didn't see it. Good, good. Go watch Dean's video if you want to see stuff. Um, we're kind of we're gonna look this way. Golf into the Badlands. Um, what am I trying to thought? Oh yeah, yeah. I do think my next episode is gonna involve like me working on my room inside the satellite moon base thingy. Exact words I want to use. I realize we're gonna need a name for this, and I think we'll wait until Muckluck comes back to like have a team meeting where we get a name. I do have a hilarious. Ooh, that's something I need to do. I need to make a banner. Ooh, that's a good. This is a good idea to have a banner like this. Um, I don't think really anything else has been done. Yeah, I think wherever we left it off on Saturday, we haven't really come on. Again, I think we're the only ones that have actually built like something so far for this whole satellite lemons. It's become a night. We hop into a bed. For this whole lemons satellite mission thingy. Um, let's sleep in Shawson's room. It was a thunderstorm. Good God. That's not spooky. Not spooky at all. Yeah, we need to come on and like make this room look pretty. Um, I have ideas. I have ideas. I'm gonna need reference pics though. Oh, look this way. Look my tree. I cannot see my tree. I can only see my tower. Never mind. Is creeper. Then you see like skelly horses like spawn. I would love to get this is another creeper. I would love to get in this skelly horse. Oh, what's being something over there? I didn't think somebody was actually gonna build over there. Oh, there's a bridge being built over there. I wonder who's building that bridge. Interesting. Interesting. Let's go empty out my inventory and then we'll continue on this. I do think we're about to hit like a slowdown in content with people on the JFS. Going back to the topic of JFS. I do think things are gonna slow down since like the initial like season hype has worn off on people. Um, don't get me wrong. I'm pretty sure people are still motivated and still like pumped to do like stuff, but a lot of stuff has been built really fast, and I feel like some people are gonna get burnt out real fast, and other people are gonna be lazy and recording stuff like me. um, I'm just taking straight jabs at me. Uh, Tomorrow, um, I do think we will be streaming, again. Um, I don't know what time I want to start streaming, so it all depends on what I do tonight. Um, but I'm definitely gonna like stream a little bit tomorrow. I think what the plan would be for tomorrow is um first part of the live stream some like Digimon, and then come back and stream um Minecraft, because I gotta stay up for a bit for my for me to like be able to wake up properly tomorrow. Oh, Friday, because I got a traveling day on Friday. Well, not really traveling day. Well, I do have to travel, but like there's other stuff happening that day. More than a wedding on Friday. One of my friends getting married, and he's getting married not in like the city, um, but in a different city. That's like an hour drive. But I'm quite excited. Um, and then in November, I got another wedding to go to, and that one is um from like a longtime friend of mine's, and I'm gonna make a speech, and I can't wait. Kind of the main reason why I'm streaming like today is just so that I could like, in case I'm busy, like, well, I'm busy Friday, but in case I'm busy on Saturday too. Because my friend who's getting married on Friday, who's getting married, kind of doing like something on Saturday as well, like kind of a reception, and it's like I don't know if I'm gonna go to that because it's an hour away. It all depends if another one of my friends go. If they go, I will more than likely go since they will be my bride. But yeah, um, I'm more excited about my other friend's wedding that's happening in November. It's happening on my birthday, so there's not gonna be a birthday live stream this year. unfortunately. Um, because I'm gonna be going to a wedding. Yours is on the third. Mine's is on the 15th. Mine's is on the 15th. November 15th. Lots of November lots of November birthdays. You next year is November. Um, those are the only people I can think of. Oh, oh, lag. Right. This restraint is spike for me. Um, I thought I'd leave you with this information. If you are born in November, more than likely, your parents did the deed in February. To be born in November. So, I'll leave you with that bit of information. Valentine. True. You know what I'm shocked about? Um, so a while back, the JFS kind of did like a couple members of JFS, me, I think Shawson, Dean, Lemons, I think Dennis was there. I don't know. Myself and a couple people from JFS. We did like a collab with a couple like random YouTubers. Because of like Lasonites were doing like the collab thingy. Um, but one of them, that we did the collab with, apparently they're pregnant now, and I'm like, what? I didn't know they were married. So that was a shock to find out about on Instagram. We played Among Us. If anyone's wondering what we did on the collab. Later. I do wish like I did something with those Among Us like recordings. Um, yeah, I didn't do shit. I recorded them, but like I didn't edit them or anything. Actually, not true. I edited a one like a video. Almost died. Edited one video, uploaded, never released it because I didn't feel right. I do think like if I ever do like collab with like other YouTubers that are not part of JFS, like if an opportunity arises where like somebody message me and be like, "Hey, I see you do Minecraft stuff too. Would you like to like do something in Minecraft together?" I would take the opportunity to like collab, meet new people, um, work on new projects and stuff with other people who are not JFS. I like meeting new people and making friends and such. And also I think it would be a great way of like um just like how should I put it, pushing myself, well, like a great way to try and grow like my channel and like raise up my subs and stuff like that. There's something really silly that I'm thinking of doing at the very end of the season. I'm not gonna say what it is. Um, for reasons. Um, because it might not even happen, and it might just be like a pipe dream. Um, but I have a really dumb idea that might help like JFS grow a little bit as like a YouTube community kind of thing. But we'll have to wait and see about doing that. I wish. I'm just gonna go DM Etho right now. Honestly, speaking for like the last UHC that JFS did, um, I was just thinking of like messaging a bunch of like big YouTube Minecraft YouTubers and being like, "Hey, I'm like just small in this small community of Minecraft players, and we're having like this last UHC kind of thing. And it would be nice if you could like join us, make this event like grand." Etho would have been one of them, totally. But my idea might be just as silly as like inviting Etho, I would say. Um, like what we could end up doing, like kind of like hollowing like this out, making like a little tunnel kind of thing. I don't know that would be like a good idea to do. I feel like it would look weird. Yeah, let's not do that. Technically speaking, with like axing etho, technically we were once like, I guess since we were the JFS, like the JSAN fan server, we were once like loosely, not really, affiliated with like Minecraft. Um, due to a connection with like JSano. So there would have been a potential of like um maybe because we did get W92 badge on the server, but that was because his girlfriend was like his girlfriend at the time was on the JFS. But technically, we're still like loosely connected to Minecraft. I know Etho's not really a Minecracker anymore, but like he still has that Minecraft connection. So maybe we can get Good on the server. Good would be fun to have on the server. I'm just saying, Beef, Vintage Beef's cousin, did drive me home once. So just saying, I do have a connection to Vintage Beef, kind of. You've enjoyed Gemini Tai. I love Gemini Tai. She's amazing, and she's Canadian. She has a very unique personality and like a very unique building style that I very much enjoy. And I can't wait to see what she's like gonna be building next season of Hermitcraft. I think she announced it that she was gonna be building Gothic, which is I'm very interested. I love Gothic buildings. Only so much you could do with like this. I think as long as it looks good from a distance, it's fine. And I believe from a distance, it looks like a stump. Like it looks like there used to be a giant tree there. Yeah, I like it. I like what I have so far. Definitely the top. Um, definitely is gonna need some more work to be done. And like it's a giant red tree stump. Oh, I love. Oh man, this time I could talk about trees all day. Um, like visiting like that redwood park in I think is it Sequoia National Park in California, San Diego, with all like the big trees and stuff. I would love to visit like that place. Oh my god. But I'm glad it looks like a stump. um I think like a base is complete, kind of. Let's go like over here and look at it. Ooh, I don't know how I feel about it from this angle. Parkour. Hmm. Also, Stumpy, your comment with the last video. Um, it will get done at some point. Um, I'll talk more about like that in the next episode of JFS that I'll do. But yeah, your armor stand is gonna come at some point. Just stay tuned for that. Um, that doesn't look too bad from here. It looks like a stump. Oh no, it's gonna get like it's gonna get placed. It's just um stuff. Uh, yeah, I'm not gonna get into it because it's gonna ruin my surprise for the next episode. Um, I think it looks good. Yep, I'm calling it. Base of the stump is done. Dean left his horse there. Base of the stump is done. I'll probably add more hander. Obviously the stump is not complete because I gotta work on the interior. I gotta work on the roof, and like there's gonna be some finer details with the base. I'm gonna add some moss eventually to like parts of the like base and stuff, so that it looks like hey, this tree has been here for ages, kind of thing. I wonder what Dennis is building over there. I saw a big thing protruding out of the sky right there, but I wonder what Dennis is building. The entrance is gonna be interesting to do. Eventually, like I said, this little cliff has to be taken out from like all the way there to all the way over here, over to like this kind of flat-ish area. I have a really dumb idea that I want to do. I'm gonna need a beacon in the future, so we might go fight some wither skellies in the near future. And yeah, we need to collect more wood. We need to start working on an interior. um for this area. We gotta start recording my next episode. Um which I don't know if I'm gonna record it today. Start recording today. I might like start recording tomorrow and like tomorrow whenever I stream Minecraft. I don't know. We'll figure something out. We're gonna stop talking. We're gonna end up stream here. Something I did want to do is, oh right, I began digging this out, but I got distracted by I got distracted by something and I stopped digging. And I meant to come back and continue digging, but I forgot about. Oh, talk about stuff that you started and then get confused and not begin again. Why did I get distracted by that? What was I doing? I don't remember. I do not remember. Okay. Anyways, it's been, oh, it's an hour and 45 minutes, so it's good. It's a good place to end off stream. We got a lot of work to do off camera. We we have to go crazy on collecting wood, because we need a bunch more oak wood, um, for like but for like the interior of the base. We need spruce wood for the interior of the base. Because that's gonna be the floor for the second floor. I I already have in mind of like how the interior is gonna look. Um, I think I talked about this. Let me bring up the Google sheet that I have. Where is it? This this oh, this is me. Sorry. Okay. It's gonna be interesting because I also have like excuse me. What happens when you get like really excited for like projects? You get hiccups all of a sudden. Yeah. Okay. Um. So I think I talked about this, how I like use um kind of Google Sheets to like map out the, so this right here, this is the tree. This is the first floor of the tree, by the way. Um, so this is the center. Um, this is where the entrance is gonna be, right here. There's gonna be walls right here. This space beyond the walls, I think I'm gonna use as storage. There's gonna be stairs leading up to the second floor. So right here where this like brown um, is kind of the height of the tree. So the first floor is gonna be right here. Second floor is gonna be this big like space right there. Third floor, and it will continue on into like the roof area. Um, but yeah. First floor is gonna be storage. Second floor is gonna be special, and third floor is probably living space, if not the very top floor that I can possibly do, because I do gotta grow more trees. Um, but yeah, we can figure it out. We can figure it out later. But yeah, using like creating our Google sheet like this, um, where basically every square represents a block, um, helps with building. Let me look at some other stuff. Let's see. Let's see if I can find like the other stuff though. It's actually in. Oh, okay. This is a good example of like how Google Sheets help me. So this little thing right here is kind of the guide I was using when I created a train station. So yeah, I believe like each of these spaces represented like where the train was coming out. So yeah, not the first time I've used Google Sheets to like uh build stuff. Let's see, do I have? I do. Um, let me see some other stuff, colorful stuff. So this right here, was the wrestling arena. Um, it's like a small down scale version. So every block represented 5 blocks. Um, so yeah, you you can thank Muckluck for like the idea of using like a Google sheet, a Google like sheet, to like plan out stuff. Because he did it for his he did it more of on a grander scale for season 3 when he did Llamaopolis. Um, he did it on a more grander scale than I did. Um, you can see some of my other like ideas. I got bored, and I come and planned out stuff. This right here was supposed to be like a horse area kind of place. Um, this was supposed to be something special. Um, there's like a lot of stuff that I have planned. This was supposed to be like a PvP battle arena kind of thing. Map thing. These buildings would have represent houses and structures and stuff. Um, this was supposed to be a board game I had planned. Um, but yeah, definitely, definitely, like if you don't want to use creative to like build, um, Google Sheets is like awesome to do. Like just create tiny little squares, and each square represents a block in Minecraft, and plan out your builds on Google Sheet. Thank Muckluck for that idea. Thank you, Muckluck. Um, but yeah, that's gonna be it for me. I have rambled on long enough. Um, I'll be back probably tomorrow. There's not gonna be a live stream on Friday, and Saturday's live stream is very iffy. If I do stream on Saturday, it will be Minecraft. Tomorrow live stream will be Digimon and Minecraft like later in the day. Um, maybe. Or it might be a full day of Minecraft. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, that's gonna be it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace, peace out, nerds.